Hello, everyone. My name is David Palin. I'm a FEMBA 2023, and I'm excited to be on this entrepreneurship journey after my experience at the BCP or the Business Creation Program. And now I look forward to being one of the booths at Palooza. So excited to share with you all kind of my journey and how we got here. I set a lot of goals at Anderson. When I first arrived on campus, I wanted to first and foremost connect with professionals at a very high level. I wanted to win a business case or team project. That was important with me because I wanted to just see how I could be a part of a winning team in an already high achieving culture. And I was able to do that multiple times. One, in my operations management class, our team got first place on the Dasher case. And in addition to that, we had a lot of success in some of our class simulations. But most importantly, it was creating a team for my BCP project where we went through a lot of adversity to move forward from EVI to business plan development and then finally the business creation program. So something that resonated with students was something that I really appreciated the opportunity and I wanted to maximize it while I was at UCLA. There are a lot of challenges. There are a lot of challenges, but I would say the biggest challenge, particularly for me, was having to create a new team for different programs to accomplish our goal of moving forward through business creation program. So what I mean by that is our idea came in the late stages. So while most of the FEMBAs had already taken EBI, I took it later in the summer. So that meant that I was not able to do it with the FEMBAs. I actually was with the full time. And after that, we entered into the executive MBA business plan development. And then we completed the business creation program with the executive MBAs. So as you know, we all have our own tribes and we have by that time already made inroads and friends. So I was an outsider in those programs and had to rally to find not only people who were interested, but were willing to decide to move away from some of the business ideas from their own program and join this FEMBA Rebel, trying to do something that might help all of the MBA programs. So it was definitely a challenge, and we ran up into several different deadlines. And the last piece of that challenge is we were one person short at each juncture. So traditionally, business plan development and BCP teams have 5 people, but we were able to move forward with 4 because of the support from the administration and most importantly, those amazing team members that bought in and decided that they were willing to take on additional work. Oh, there's so many moments. Honestly, being able to present right now is a mountaintop and sharing once again at Palooza. But I would have to say the highest, the tip top of the mountain experience was that final presentation where all of those interviews, all of those conversations with small business owners, those conversations with MBA students, conversations with VCs, and our most importantly, our conversations with our advisor were put into practice, and we were able to share with our panelists 3 very well and knowledgeable VCs and consultants about the value of the company that we were starting. So as a founder, being able to watch my team answer the questions, not only just from a place of knowledge, but from belief and a passion, was not only exciting, but it was empowering for me to continue moving forward. If I had to describe my experience in one sentence, I would say becoming a complete executive. A lot of us have the intangibles. Some of us may have the capital. Some of us may have the network. Some of us may have the drive or the passion, but some of us may even have the team. But I would say what this experience was for me was molding and melding all of those things together so that I can be a complete executive, whether it's the boardroom, whether it's fundraising, whether it's account management, whether it's being supervisor, vision, strategy, all of those things, putting them in perspective so that I can work at the highest level with people at the highest level, but as well, understanding what the current reality is and making decisions based on data on that. So I would say becoming a complete executive.